Have yourself a Marill Weedle Christmas. Hello ladies and gems, it's White the Pro Rock and it's Christmas! The time of year to get presents, roast chestnuts, make it with the Yuletime gay and eat till we explode! In this one-shot video, I'll be reciting the Pokemon edition of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas from the Pokemon Christmas album, but updating it to having Pokemon from other generations as the original was only Generation 1. So without further ado, let's start. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even Meowth. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that Delibird soon will be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of Vileplumes danced in their heads. And my mum in her kerchief, and Mr. Mime in his cap, and I think Professor Oak was there too, had just settled their brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter, and saw Rapidash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to Jinxes below, when what to my half-open eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny Stantler, with the little old driver so lively and quick. I knew in a moment it must be that prick. It rhymes! More rapid than Moltres, his course as they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, and Donner and Blitzen. Poor Rudolph, where's that bugger gone? To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all! As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the courses they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and some Pokemon too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the rooftop the prancing and pawing of each little matchup. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney Delibird came with a bound. He was dressed all in feathers from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished like ashes with soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a trainer just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, ooh, his cheeks like roses and his beak like a cherry. It's weird because Delibird's beak is yellow. You know, the adaptation of this thing is kind of like, never mind. His drone little beak was drawn up like a bow, and the plumes on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his cheek, and he smoked it and circled his head like a wreath. Oh my word, Delibird smokes. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump like a jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me the note. I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim as he drove off to the mall, "Happy Pokemon Christmas, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all." Merry Christmas, everybody.